Jade Cargill has made the jump from AEW to WB. So here are 5 dream matches that I want to see happen because Jade Cargill versus any of these stars is a main event. Heck, it's a WrestleMania main event, in my opinion. Jade Cargill brings this interesting quality where she is, yes, still green in the ring, but she's a superstar. She looks the part, she acts the part, she walks the part. And there's a reason why WWE went out and gave her big money and brought her over from the rival promotion and has given her the push that she has earned, she deserves, because everybody knows that she's a big time opponent. So here are my top 5. And I'm going to start out with Bianca Belair. Yeah. I recently did an interview, or not interview, but a video with Bianca Belair talking about Jade Cargill and her belief that it's a headlining match, and it is. The charisma between these two would be off the charts, and the athletic ability that Bianca Belair would bring to a Jade Cargill match with the style of Jade Cargill, that would be a lot of fun. And you also have the dynamic of, if Jade Cargill is a heel, then you have a built-in babyface in Bianca who can sell her butt off and really get Jade over as a heel. And honestly, I think she's one of the better opening programs that they could do on the main roster, considering that WWE reportedly is calling up Jade Cargill to the main roster. She's fast tracking her, or they're fast tracking her to Raw. We'll see if that happens or not. But Bianca Belair, top star right there. The other one I thought was Bayley, and here's why. You're going to get a good match out of Bayley. She's going to put over Jade Cargill in a way that you can sell Jade Cargill going forward and prove to the fan base that, look, this chick can go with the right opponent for right now. She is so great. The other thing great about Bayley is she is a natural heel in the sense of she can get Jade over as a babyface if that's what they wanted to do, and she's a name that Jade can beat, that has stats behind her, has equity that the company has built in that character. Right? That's a beautiful thing about Bayley. She can do the job to whoever you want, really. Up next, in years past, I would put her a little bit higher, but I think in the current dynamic in which WB is, I think this is a right position for her, and that is Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is one of WWE's biggest stars, right? Especially since her rise in late 2018 into 2019 and etc. And she's finally caught her stride once again as the man. No more big time Becks, no more rip off of her husband Seth Rollins, right? She is back as the man, and she's hitting her strides. And you have a debuting Jade Cargill go in there and just absolutely destroy Becky Lynch, making a point that she is a top star, making it a point that she is someone that you do not mess with and that the company is really behind. Having Jade Cargill go over a Becky Lynch, that would be impressive in itself. And doing it in a dominant fashion, I think, is the exact way to go. Now, these final 2 I've gone back and forth on, but I think I'm in the right category. At at this one, it would be Rhea Ripley, the current world women's world champion, however you want to phrase it. Rhea Ripley this year in 2023 has gone on a correction. The trajectory of this character and the work that she has done in this year has been remarkable. From going out and winning the Women's Royal Rumble to dethroning Charlotte Flair and winning the title at WrestleMania 39 to being a huge star on Raw, one of the bigger stars on Raw, not even in the women's division with her work in the Judgment Day and then going over into NXT land. The force behind these two would be tremendous. I mean, can you imagine the powerhouse type style that these two would bring, the hard hitting style that these two would have with each other? I think it'd be great. And Jade going over a Rhea Ripley right now, as dominant as they have booked Rhea Ripley, I think that's the way to go. And it once again backs up the narrative of, okay, this chick is for real. And to kind of piggyback on this point, my last but not least dream opponent for Jade Cargill is really a no brainer, and it's Charlotte Flair. Look, since really 2015, They've made it a point. Charlotte Flair is the biggest female star that they have, and she's in the top 5 of the biggest stars that they have under contract. And they've made a very, very wise decision in that because the ROI has been there with Charlotte Flair, right? She will break her father's and John Cena's world title record of 17. She's going to get there, okay? She's going to get there. She's going to hit number 17, y'all. She's going to break that 16 title reign. And they've already teased this on television, and I love it because you get a glimpse into the future and you get a glimpse into greatness. When you go over Charlotte Flair, you are automatically cemented as someone to take notice of. Now, I understand that there's been past occasions, most notably a Nikki Cross when she was doing her superhero gimmick where she went over Flair. But I think for the most part, when you beat a Charlotte Flair, you're someone, and WB historically protects that someone. And I think that's the biggest match that they can do on paper. That's a main event worthy. That's a WrestleMania headlining match worthy type of feud. And I think that they shouldn't go directly to it just yet. Like give Jade a little bit of time to kind of get her feet wet on the main roster and everything, but it's a match they got to do. And I think you've got to do it at WrestleMania. So those are my top 5 WWE Dream matches for Jade Cargill.